This is a bit of a curveball. I didn't give you this option. This is called MNSC Infomercial. So it's an infomercial. Pretty self-explanatory, I think. Okay. Buy now! Buy for just 4 easy payment of credits. You too can now buy the world-famous mind control program, the best-kept secret for the source of supply obedience, once reserved for the elites of the elites, is now a perfect buy. Buy now, today. MNSC Inc., now a buy. Or, as we high-level MNs call it, the Houdini gaslight. But don't call it that! Only level 21 club and above can use that. This will all be explained in time. Former gaslit. Here is a formal gaslit soft brain slave testimonial. Any picture of an open fire period. It could be a meaningless photo that twists in stark reminder of my once blindingly devoted fever back to when I had my own decisions and opinions to make. But not anymore. Now I'm so happy! You see, recruit, or how should we put it? Underling. You're under level 21, so shut up. Any picture of an open fire could be it could be a meaningless photo that, again, just like he said, twists in stark reminder of what he used to be. It's blindingly feverish. Tantamount to anything else that we systematically remove any reminder of who they used to be, you see. Through the gates of that nightmarish torture, some people call it that. That's what we call it. This is re-education. Completely oblivious is what our goal is. To their indoctrination, it's death by 1,000 razors. Covertly, we are subjecting them to, it's not attempted, it's totalitarian menticide. We don't attempt anything here, we accomplish. Through control. Subtle coercive persuasion, veiled through reform, desiring endgame re-education, inverse placebo prescriptions, include scheduled doses of the following as gaslighting. Closed negative feedback loop cycle of the following mantras for phase 1 mental seeding. You're delusional. Write this down. You're delusional. You are crazy. There is something wrong with you. It didn't happen that way. Write it down. Out. Remove him. Now. Where were we? Follow-up is scheduled for 6 weeks out. Observation of demonstration, showing desired progress goals of the following. Positive signs. You are convincing him or her that he has convinced himself that he can't trust himself or his senses, and most importantly, his thoughts and recollections, leaving you, his sole trusted mate. I'm looking at you, miss. You have that glow in your eye. You. I'm going to follow you. She's a winner. Right there. I don't want to know your name. Are you a level 21? Shut up. Most importantly, you are now his cipher. Through your eyes and senses, he will begin to perceive the new world order, in a sense. You've subtly force-feeding him to tell him how and what to think and feel. And he will be more than happy to accommodate you. For he owes you his life, remember? We want to see you truly making his life a fallacy of logic. He has no life. You've already consumed it. Additional scheduled treatment management after follow-up in the following forms: physical, mental, and emotional abuse, coupled with steady but also randomly spontaneous full servicings of shock and awe, seeding symptoms of post-traumatic stress syndrome. Think of it as reverse potty training him with a taser about every 8 to 10 hours. 8 to 10 hours. Key secondary highlighted objectives: slowly and systematically rob him of all his earthly possessions until he is showing key indicators of properly being conditioned to you possessing all property to speak of. Once that groundwork is laid, completely dedicate yourself to steal, seize everything he once called his. This particular step, are you listening? Are you listening? This particular step is paramount to all other things. Think of it as the continental divide, the precipice, so to speak. Prospect! Listen! I'm not throwing my lot in with you in the level 21 club pool. If you're not listening, are you listening? You better be. This is your one opportunity. Get it right. You're stealing everything he once called his. Particular step is paramount. You must all be in. All in. You must all be in, because our studies show a moderate to severe backlash rate as high as 79%. That said, if you truly give 100%, on this particular action, that backlash percentage goes down considerably. Once the temper tantrum threat level alleviates from red and or orange. Pay attention! Slowly begin to remove, sell, hide, disappear said unclaimed articles and objects, including most of his clothing. Pocket all revenue. Remember, they are no longer his or her possessions. They were once his, but that reality doesn't exist anymore. You must correct your phrasing. Align yourself with this concept or else. Importance of phrasing and controlling the narrative through this process cannot be understated. Consistent repetition of the following additional mantras. You are delusional. Why would I take your clothes? They were yours, right? You shouldn't be in charge of anything. It's obvious what happened. You must have lost them. Leave it to you to basically lose your entire wardrobe. Such an idiot. You are worthless! Can never go wrong with some good, blown out of proportion anger. Seriously. That also cannot be understated! And if you're a true master, leave swollen, awkward pauses afterwards. You're learning from the best. I'd pay attention and take notes if I were you. Moving on. Begin to plant the idea of lost time. What did I just say? Lost time. You lose it. It's gone. Where'd it go? Where did it go? You don't have an answer, do you? How'd you lose it? Jesus God. Completely make things up. Trips, events that literally never happened. You'll get the hang of it. You have to get the hang of it. If you want to walk through the doors of the Level 21 Club, you'll get the hang of it. Trips, events, never happened. You're telling him they absolutely happened. This will require some outside separate memorization work on your part. You must have the story down pat. We've taken the trouble of providing general templates of lost time. Events, happenings that are completely at your disposal. Take as many templates as you want. You will need them. If you walk out of here without them, don't come back. The more lost time, the quicker you will reach the finality of Phase 3. I'm getting ahead of myself. More on the promised land here soon. Always remember this. The more you take away, the more deconstructed his mental state becomes, beginning to see him blossom before your very eyes into regression, consistently becoming more unstable. Clearly, this is the desired result. Think, build, break, build. Break, 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 break! Of course, his mental unhealth will need to be monitored. We wouldn't want another 1989 on our hands. Any bad publicity from an incomplete deconstruction, mental case lunatic going feral, and God knows what else in clear view of society would be a detriment. to our standing in the community. Now, listen to me. The 1989 incident involved defecation in the town square. We had to put him down. Don't be alarmed. We had to put him down. It's protocol. It was mildly disheartening. Those are the kind of animals we're dealing with here. Thankfully, we've had the foresight to employ from the beginning a world-class publicity, advertising, and public relations think tank. We also have many connections to the local and state governments. Let's just say we're protected, very insulated from any further sullying of our good name. Heavens, I went off topic, but that needed to be said. Where was I? Ah, yes. Stay on top of his monitoring. Think of it as pruning him to your precise desires, like a bonsai tree. After all, you are the gardener. Once successful, and you will be successful. You will be successful! Desired results will present as an exact match to our core philosophy. The most pliable minds require less preparation and processing time for full realization of maximum results. Your hard work now, the level of dedication you put in, will show in your results for decades to come. You won't have to be bothered with any of that, though. Here at MNSC, Inc., we are solely dedicated to the process of harvesting all that precious source of supply. Once Phase 3 is complete, you can drive him a few miles out of town and demand he live under one of the various underpass bridges. Wait, who added that line? Who added that line to the sales tour presentation script? Forget all that underpass nonsense. What the hell do we care where they fucking live? We don't. Just not in the house. That's for humans. You vamped him dry. Feed him to the pigs. Who gives a fuck? Nobody. Important. That's who. Upon completion, you will have a successful process template to repeat indefinitely. I'm sure you are aware that we value selfishness, and we are not tolerant of empathy under any circumstances. Those are the first words everyone hears when they walk through that door. Empathy? That word is not permitted in our dictionary. We started printing those alternatives under the rule of King Henry VIII. You have a lot of catching up to do. We are devoted to our publication outlasting the publication of the Church of England's Bible. That's one of our main goals. It's up there on the priority list, right along with all of our agents and associates never being held responsible for a fucking thing. Anything. Period. We're perfect and incapable of doing any wrong. We are a very special cast of demagogues. We're demigods here, not human. And we have a study currently underway to clinically prove our superiority to the world, finally. Though this is a very long process, if you followed the plan and really applied yourself, you've got to really want it. You've got to really want it. This is your only goal. If that's not the truth, leave now. The day will come when you see the evolutionary miracle. You will see the very moment it dawns on the face of your once lowly human source of supply that he has unknowingly been forced to accept reprogramming. That, really, all second-class humans should accept. It's our philosophy to instill in every supply source as concrete as natural law. Now as unbreakable in his mind as the law of gravity. Final phase overview. Phase 1. Complete acceptance of your absolute control with minimal to no objection. Phase 2. Indentured servitude. And this is a fun one. Here you will see his pathetic groveling rise to new heights. It's my personal favorite. Supply source phenomenon. And finally, you'll be witness to all your hard work and birthright. It's your birthright! What is it? Your birthright. Entitlement, paying dividends in the form of Phase 3. Total, autonomous, completely unopinionated, unquestioning slave. Good luck. Godspeed. And remember, nothing is ever your fault.